Welcome back, guys, another episode. I was gonna stop making these videos, but the content is endless and I just keep seeing videos and I just think, you know what, I'm gonna have to make another one. So here we are. First up, we've got Sherman Klump from The Nutty Professor. I don't know when he got into politics, but here we are. Let's see what he's got to say, shall we?
Then the appeals court gives a bulletproof ruling, as Dahlia says, and they still decide to take it up.
What it says is that they are corrupted political actors who act in bad faith. The reason why people like Mark and people like Dahlia seem to have a crystal ball is because they're real, because they're realists, and they understand the court for what it is. And at some point, people in the media, people at home, and people sitting in the White House have to stop pretending that the Supreme Court is some kind of benign, trying to do its best institution and start to realize that there are 6 Republicans, not conservatives, Republicans on the Supreme Court who view it as their job to help the Republican Party. And until we do something about that, until we take away that power, until we draw the line on them there, they will continue to do this. They will help Trump. They will take away abortion rights. They will end affirmative action. They will liberalize gun rights. They will do all of it until we stop them. And somebody needs to start listening in the higher echelons of the Democratic Party, because we will keep losing every day we allow these 6 Republicans in robes to rule over all of us.
All right, Sherman, calm down, yeah? You're going to have a heart attack, all right? What he's basically saying is you have 6 Supreme Court justices that are upholding the Constitution of the United States, but because he doesn't agree with them, they should all be removed. So only the people that you agree with are allowed to hold positions of power is basically what you're going for. And this is just the start, isn't it? Yeah, that's crazy. The more this guy speaks, the more obvious it becomes that these type of people are exactly the reason why the Constitution was actually written in the first place, to protect you from people like this. There's never anything wrong with whatever the court rules when it goes their way. The second it doesn't go their way, then the liberal meltdowns begin.
I'm exposing you as a fascist. The problem is, sometimes you get speakers like me who are not scared of people like you. You are afraid of ideas. You're not willing to engage with me. Yes, you're afraid of ideas. You're not afraid of fascists. You think I pose a threat to you? I'm an immigrant. I came to America with nothing. What threat do I pose to you?
Dangerous, violent ideas that kill millions of people.
I propose dangerous, violent ideas to kill people. Who have I killed? Capitalism. Do you realize that Hitler's deadly opponent was capitalism? The fascist ideology is one that is distinctly on the left, whether or not you personally support it. No movement that calls itself a national socialist movement is going to be on the right. And the idea that the fascists are right-wing because they support racial superiority, wait a minute, the guy who showed the Ku Klux Klan movie in the White House was Woodrow Wilson, a progressive Democrat. So don't pretend it was a right-wing phenomenon.
Plenty of empathy, that's why I want to get your guys' opinions.
You have an American flag, bruh, on your
This is everyone's space.
No, you need to recognize whose space you're in right now. This is a very fucking sacred space, and you want to be in this space with your little fucking microphone and your bullshit. This ain't shit. You gotta listen.
Do you own the campus?
Do you know what's going on?
Excuse me, can you just back up a little bit?
Do you know what's going on? Because am I taking too much space?
I mean, I'm not in anyone's space right now. I'm not in anyone's space right now.
That's frustrating, isn't it?
I mean, I'm not violating any laws, am I?
Well, no, but let's everybody take a deep breath, okay? Okay, the
here that is already organized and people are not comfortable, are not okay with your presence here. Can you please leave?
Exactly.
Can you please?
I'll move down over there.
No further discussion needed.
I'll just move
leave.
10 feet that way. I'll just move a little bit that way. No problem.
Nobody wants.
This is a sacred space, he said. I mean, how pathetic is that? Gets questioned, immediately goes for intimidation tactics. Yeah, that's a display of high IQ, isn't it? And then the other one said, you have an American flag, bruh. Hello, you're in America? What's wrong with these kids?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all?
Spoiled children, seriously. The real world is going to be tough for them.
You can go on estrogen and it will go back.
It doesn't. That's what they tell you, but it's not true. And there are a lot of detransitioners who talk about the lifelong effects that
lifelong, okay, but it's not.
Detransitioners, women who have male pattern baldness and a lowered voice for the rest of their life, and who are sterile, too. I mean, that's tough. You can't have kids.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, I probably can't have kids either. I have PCOS. So what?
Do you think we should sterilize more children?
It's not sterilizing kids.
No, that is. We were just talking about it.
It's really not, though. It's stopping them from going through puberty where they don't want to go.
I guess maybe we're just using different terms for the same
Probably.
thing. But in any case, I appreciate your coming on. And
I have something for you.
Okay.
I found it outside. I thought you'd really like it.
Is this a fan letter?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them
He was
out
right.
there.
Radical feminism did ruin my life, and it's me dressed up as an official from the Biden administration, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you know?
A lot of people say he's black, but he has a white parent and a black parent.
He's half and half.
They want to keep the white primacy pure form, so they want to say that he's black.
I honestly haven't thought very deeply
so if you
about
the
racial composition.
If you get a pizza from Domino's, okay,
This is probably stop.
This is relative, unlike you. Trust me.
Oh,
So if
trust
you?
Okay.
If you get a half pepperoni and half cheese pizza, it's not a cheese pizza.
It's a bit of a weird analogy.
Cool. Like I said, half white, half black, half cheese, half pepperoni. What's the point? Where are you getting at?
Why is everybody laughing at me?
Okay, Missouri State starting strong, everybody. I gotta tell you. Please don't do drugs, guys.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
How about this, right? This guy has summed it up perfectly. How about, instead of referring to someone as half anything, just refer to them as a person? Also, why was he comparing a human to a pizza? Yeah, that was a weird analogy.
I'm here to speak up for all non-human animals.
I'm just saying chickens seem like they only have one purpose, and that's to be eaten. Like, what do chickens do?
Well, that's no different to saying that black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right?
I'm saying let's leave one animal. Let's leave the chickens. Like, they don't do anything.
So just because you think humans are superior, it's okay to subject others to rape, torture, enslavement, abuse, and murder?
No, just chickens.
Why chickens?
'Cause they're useless in every other facet.
So you're okay with? Would you be able to slit their throat yourself?
But I couldn't kill anyone. I couldn't even kill the worst person. Osama bin Laden was in front of me. I still couldn't kill Osama bin Laden.
Right.
Would you be able to kill Osama bin Laden?
No.
Exactly, you can't.
So why are you paying other people to stab animals in the throat then?
Because I feel like chickens achieve nothing else. I'm campaigning for chickens to still be eaten.
No, they deserve to live too. They have feelings, they're sentient, they feel pain, they feel suffering, they're intelligent individuals.
They're not intelligent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chickens.
Have you ever met a chicken?
I have. We had a chicken.
Okay, so she has a point. Chickens are more intelligent than vegans.
That's true. That's fucking true.
So we went from animals to racism real quick. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how she ended up there. I really don't.
AOC, who's in favor of open borders and sanctuary city status for New York, now complains that there's too many people there and all law-abiding, working class, regular citizens are fleeing.
Rent in New York City, just like across the rest of this country, has gotten out of control. Our housing crisis has gotten to such epic proportions that not just the poor, the working class, the middle class, upper middle class people can't even afford to live in the city anymore. If anyone is leaving, it is the actual people that make New York City work. It's the working class.
You gotta love the way she's complaining about the problems that she helped create. Just another career politician who, without politics, she'd probably still be working in a bar. Completely talentless. So, but these are the people running your country, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Joy Reid typically has a mental breakdown every 2 to 3 days. And it's just sad to witness her constantly have a meltdown, have a mental breakdown over the fact that an American might choose to be patriotic.
They intend to force children to learn about their version of the nuclear family, including the roles of mothers and fathers and things that make men and women different and unique. That's what our kids will learn in Trump's Christian nationalist public school.
What's the opposite? What should we do? Should we just hate the country? Should we seek to burn it down like BLM in the summer of 2020? Should we walk around hating people that don't look like us for no reason? Joy Reid loves to gaslight, but she is the epitome of cultural appropriation. She hates white people, but she walks around wearing a blonde wig. And I've never met a black woman who has blonde hair. Joy Reid is a fool.
You know, in this day and age, I honestly noticed that a lot of people are actually so full of hate, and she is one of them people. It's so ironic that her name is Joy as well. You can't make it up, can you? But anyway, that's it for today's video. Don't think I can take any more of this shit today. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.